Hi everybody! Welcome to my newly finished gym. I think this has been completed for, being realistic, probably like 2 or 3 months now, if not more. I don't know, what is time? But this was a completely unfinished room that we had above the garage. It's connected to the house. And it was one of the reasons why we bought this house, was because we figured we'd eventually get around to finishing it up, and then we'd have additional space. And that took 7 years, which is fine. But I'm extremely excited that it is done. It has been amazing. I started working out again. I started with like right after my dad passed, and that lasted through the pandemic until I had to go back to work, and then that messed up everything. Then just this past, I think June, one of the YouTube people that I had been watching through YouTube, I think like the month previous, she started her own kind of like Zoom online workout personal trainer, MFit. I think Molly oh no, I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna put it down below. If I'm not looking at it, I can't. Yeah. On my Instagram, I post almost every time that I work out, and just having that person there for you and helping you, and even the Zoom classes, like having the live classes, it's an obligation for me to not show up for myself but for other people, because I've made that appointment. Which is what I need, because if it's doing something nice for myself, it's like that I can put on the back burner, but I can't let people down. I don't know if that's a Taurus thing, I don't know. But so since June, I've lost about 20 pounds. I fluctuate quite a bit, but about 20 pounds. And so this is really gonna be, that was kind of like the preface for this story. Preface, whatever. The last, like, not even month, maybe last couple of weeks, my husband works for the railroad, and they are very physically active. They're on their feet a lot. He's been having like leg problems, and he's told me, I've got like a really good set of boots coming and they need to be signed for. So are you gonna be home Thursday? I'm like, yeah. I wasn't working, I don't go anywhere. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be home Thursday. And like every day, like, are you sure? Are you gonna be home? You gotta be home. You gotta sign for these boots. I'm like, yes, I will sign for these boots. And we've got a camera that faces the front street. Almost everybody on the street does. And he gave me the window for the arrival, and I got the motion notification. So I'm like, okay, great, they're here. And I just normally would like go to the door and wait for them, but instead I kept sitting on the couch, and I opened up the video, and they kept, like, they backed the truck up. It was like a regular pickup truck with a covered bed, and they kept pulling boxes forward. Like they were gonna bringing in these 4 boxes to the house. And I'm like, it's just a pair of boots. Like, what is happening? And I see on one of the boxes the name, and I'm like, no, there's no fucking way, because he's not good at keeping secrets, like, at all. Like, we haven't done Christmas, well, I think we do Christmas presents for each other, but like the last couple years, like we haven't even been able to wait until Christmas. Like it's, as soon as we get the gift delivered, we're like, hey, do you want your Christmas present? So we're not good with surprises. But for like a year, if not more, I have been looking into getting a tonal. And I said to myself that I needed to, you know, set a goal for myself that I was going to have a good workout routine in place before we even think about spending money on some piece of equipment like that. And I never thought I would be this person, so thanks, Molly. And I mean, I tell him every day, like, oh, you know, just so you know, I'm gonna be working out, so if you try to text me, like, I'm not gonna answer. And so every day he's like, you know, always encouraging me and like, oh, good job, babe. Like, oh, you know, you're doing great. And so I'm like, what's happening? So they get to the door and I open the door and like, they have no idea. These poor installation guys, because they were there to deliver and install, which from like my, you know, stalking their website for the past year, pretty much know the installation process and how much space needs to be on the wall. And not gonna lie, when I designed this space, I had the tonal in mind. I'm looking at it, sorry. I'm just still so freaking giddy, and he has not been home yet. He'll be home tonight, so we'll get to experience this together. But these poor installation guys are like looking at, because I'm like giggling, laughing, like super excited, and they're so confused. I'm like, sorry. I think my husband's trying to surprise me. I had no idea this was happening. So they're like, oh. And then they kind of question like, oh, I mean, are we not supposed to be here? I'm like, no, I'm 99.9% sure you are. So I show him upstairs, try to call my husband. We chat for just like a second because he's working. And I just come to, you know, they start doing their thing. I come to check in on them, and they're like, you know, I reiterate, like, I'm sorry, this is so confusing. And I'm just surprised. And one guy was like, oh, by the way, this is like, so-and-so is your husband, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, let's confirm that. But yeah, so what YouTubers famously say, without further ado, I'm gonna pan over to my beautiful tonal machine that fits so perfectly on this wall. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a wider view for you guys. So, came with the bench. I'm still learning how to use it too, so this I think goes, this is for the arm. So the arm has different positions. This one's the rope attachment. Oh, see, she's turning on. She knows I wanted to do some stuff. This is for the up and down. We'll just leave it up. And then there's another button. I think that is to rotate. So I don't even know, but I think you can completely rotate the arms so that like these are hidden. So it's very sleek. Like they had performance and they had aesthetic in mind when they designed this. This is a little handle. There's two of these, And then there's the bar that I have not used yet. I literally got this yesterday afternoon, so it hasn't even been 24 hours. But then this one's the bar. It did come with the bench, and it came with like a roller. So I think it's designed to be like a foam roller, and then I saw some workout where it had you put this over or put the bar through this as kind of like if you were to do, that was fun. But something like that so the bar didn't dig into you. So, and it came with the mat, which I have a whole bunch of mats, but I'm sure we'll find a happy home to put it. So yeah. Oh yeah, this does do this because you can make these arms wider as well. They were able to find studs to properly position this. I think the only thing is this arm can't fully extend up and over, which is probably fine for me because I'm super tiny, like short, not thin yet. But yeah, let me maybe just show you a little bit of an interface because I am still exploring that as well. Let's put this down. I'm still getting the hang of these. I don't think I pull out far enough, and I have pinched myself once. So you have your own profile that you can set up, and I think you have unlimited profiles, which is fantastic. So like if family members wanted to come over and use this, or some friends, and they can. I need to figure out how to change the time. That is incorrect, but it had me do a test where it had me go through 4 or 5 exercises, and it gave me like a starting point for that particular muscle group, so that it knew when I did other exercises what kind of weight to start at. So, and then it also asked me, oh shoot, they have yoga. Oh God. They also asked me kind of what my goals were. So I think when they do then, oh my God, okay, programs. So they'll suggest certain programs. And so like this is a 2-week program that you do 3 times a week. It has you do all of these things. So there's so many coaches. I don't know. Molly, I love you because I see through fake, and I don't know, the fake giddy and happy and stupid jokes that are not genuine, I can't handle. So I wonder if I can do like again, I literally just got this. Custom. Okay. So you can also, you can pick from movements and kind of create your own workout, and you can do that on the app or here. So let me actually, so with this button here is what you can turn the weight on. So that actually, oh shoot, this was on. Tap to lift, weight off, tap to lift. Okay, so now the weight is on. So these must have batteries. Okay, so I gotta remember, at some point I gotta look into it. Or you can turn the weight on remotely. Like if you're using the rope, it doesn't have a feature like this. So you can tap to turn the weight on. And then once you do that, then let me see if I can do. So now that the weight is on, whatever, oh, no, it's not. Start when you are ready. And I guess it's only 5 pounds, so I think if you do it on your own, that little bar is telling me the, I want to use the word cadence, but you know, just the flow of, am I going all the way down? Am I going to the same point? Am I coming up higher? So it's kind of showing the fluidity of the movement. So it keeps track of how many reps, how long I've been doing it, and then I can increase the weight myself. I don't think I was increasing the weight. I think it was just telling me how much force I was pulling down. Either way, super fantastic. So this is partly for him too, because when I showed him this, he kind of got really excited, which totally agreed. This thing is badass, and we definitely never have to go to a gym again. So I'm just gonna put this out of the way. I'm gonna do one of my MFit workouts over in my other corner, and I think I'll see if I can do like a short one on the tonal today as well. Okay, so I am selecting kind of a random workout here. I think this might be my first one. There's a short warm-up, and there's a cool down at the end as well. And so far they have been doing like 3 different type of workouts and that they repeat like 3 times, and we do multiple reps of those. So not all of them involve the arms. Some of them are cardio moves as well. So nice short little video. Thanks for listening to my little story time. I will keep you posted on if we want to do weight loss journey, we can do weight loss journey. Like I said, like 19 pounds is what I last technically clocked myself at. Again, I can drink a glass of water and gain 3 pounds. Yay, being a woman, yay! That's like if I weigh myself in the morning and it's the same weight for 3 days consecutively, then I count that as, okay, this might be my, around what I'm at. So yeah, I can do weight loss journey. I can do updates on tonal. I can talk more about the MFit program, because honestly, Molly is kind of the best, and she's super sweet, and it's fantastic. So again, thank you, and let me know if you have any questions, because I will definitely probably have the same questions, and we'll need to figure out how to properly use it and use it to the, to its highest potential. But I'm very excited. All right. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.